Here we go again.
Indeed. in more ways than one.
Well, bro, if it was boxing, round 169, here we go.
I'm about to rope a doped out, man.
Hey, welcome back to the Shooter Podcast 169 with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATL. Like I always say at the start of the channel, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. Please do check out 808 Kicks _ATL on the YouTube channel, on the Instagram, and myself at Lovekickscustom and all the social platforms. That's where you can reach us and that's where you can actually have a conversation. But, bro, what we here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week. Try to take over the world. And apparently we ain't the only ones trying to do it.
No. By the way, the Discord, if you want to join us on the Discord is on the YouTube channel profiles. Go and check, click description, and you'll be able to kind of join the Discord. There's a couple of us in there. We're always joking around. We have a conversation, looking at new releases that we don't even mention on the podcast. So come and join us there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's a whole pod in the Discord. To be honest with you.
It's like, fun. It's fun in there.
I was just about to say, it's so much conversation going on throughout the week. I don't really have time to catch everything all the time like I want to. But then sometimes I'll just scroll back and laugh because I know the conversation that passed already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You trying to jump onto a conversation when it's done is quite hard, to be honest. But yeah, it is fun in there. It's fun in there.
That's facts.
Oh,
what you been up to this week, man?
I had a cam came down in London. Let's discuss that.
Yeah.
Right. So
how was it?
I met Cam. It was great. Let me just say, when I first saw it, when we first met, he goes to me, "You look way more gorgeous in real life than you do behind the camera." I was like, "What?" I
always got to say something awkward, bro. It's sickening. You always got to say something awkward.
Yeah, that was a bit strange, but yeah, that was fun. Hanging out with Cam for the day was fun. We went to obviously we went to Oxford Circus. Well, I showed him around the Offspring. We was about to go to Size and Clothing and stuff like that, but we didn't get a chance to. But Nighttown was closed. Nighttown London's been refurbished. I didn't realise it was closed. I was like, what? When I walked past it.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, so he couldn't see Nighttown, but we did go to King's Cross, where there's another headquarters of Offspring, and then we saw Carhartt. We went down and went to Uniqlo, and that's when we called you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And when you answered, you showed your missus, and then she didn't. Did she not realize that we were both in the same country?
No, because I can't remember what we was doing or talking about. When you called, I think we was talking about something, or we had just finished talking about something. So she was doing something totally different. So, but it's us. You know what I'm saying? She was seeing us on screen together. So when I show her a screen with you and Cam together, she was like, "Wait a minute." It took her a couple of seconds to register.
Yeah. And the shock on her face was funny.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That was fun. But yeah, me and Cam ended up having a couple of drinks, just chatting and stuff like that. And it was nice because what you don't realize, and what Cam did say to me, was we act the same in front of the camera as we are in real life, and that's what some people kind of don't realize, because we are 100% us on camera and in real life, and the same energy. That's the same energy we got. And Cam was like, "Yeah, you're the same person." I said, "Bro, you act the same in real life and behind the camera," which is dope. That is dope.
I mean, what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Some people, some people say, "Oh, I met this guy in real life, and he wasn't like that in real life. Like he's behind the camera and blah blah blah." That happens. That does happen. So it was good and reassuring to hear it from Cam. So it was good to meet him. Very good to meet him.
Bro, I can't say I've really had an experience where I could put that on somebody. I do feel like a lot of people have false expectations when they go into meeting somebody that they admire or that they're a fan of because it's not mutual.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are not going to consider that this is a job. They're not only here for you. There are thousands or millions or however many people that I have who want the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So every time the interaction presents itself, it's not the ideal situation for the person who you're a fan of. So sometimes you're going to catch them in a moment where it's like, hey, man, like, I appreciate it, but no.
Yeah.
I can't sign nothing.
I get that too.
I can't take no no, man. Like, look at me. I'm tired. I just did 5 shows in 8 days. Like, enough. I don't want to see you. I don't even want to see the people I want to see. Like, my phone keep ringing. Everybody asking for shit. I'm cussing too early too. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's like, bruh, no, not right now. But then you got the people who never do it. So it's a difference, you know what I'm saying? The people who do it a lot, you got to give them grace when they don't feel like doing it because they do it a lot.
Yeah. No, it was good. By the way, Cam, we ended up in Kiev and I was looking around and Cam, he's the sweetest guy in real life. He ended up buying me a Kiev top, which was an all green top with Lex Luthor on it with the kid. I was like, bro, you don't need to do that, bro. Like he went out and he said, you'll show me around today. So let me just buy you this top. I will send you a picture after because it's in the other room. I'll send you a picture after the actual podcast. But yeah, I was really taken aback, and I need to find him something special, and I know what he likes, so I'm going to try and maneuver and get him something special because like that was amazing for what he did.
I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of it. Don't buy me nothing, okay? I'm a grown man. I can buy what I want to buy, okay? This program, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, is based on buying what you want to buy, okay?
Yeah.
Don't buy, boy. It ain't my birthday. It ain't Christmas neither. And I don't want it then neither. Just because you trying to do it now. I don't want nothing now, ever. Don't you ever try. Boy, what?
Oh, bro, that's too late. There's something nice coming towards your way as well.
And that thing he gonna do is be calling you, telling you good night.
No.
He gonna call you. He gonna call you and tell you good night and tell you sweet dreams. Then what you gonna do? You gonna accept it?
I would have put the phone down.
I'm telling you, can't, bruh. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna have a talk with Cam.
By the way, we this is the first. This is the first time we actually did a workaround. So this week, normally when we buy each other stuff, we end up shipping it. Okay, cool. You gonna do an unboxing, bro?
I ain't heard nothing from Cam.
Oh no, he's on his way back to the States now because basically he had a course until Thursday, which he was up north, and then now I think he's probably flying back now. So you hear something from him next week.
But I need to hear from. We need to have a talk before I even deal with him, cause.
Why?
Cause like we got to get straight.
Okay, cool.
Come on, man.
I
This
know, I
me
know.
we talking about. But as hard of a time as I done gave you already for actually being able to get your hands on the shoe that I want, and you forcing it on me, and like
Yo. Pause. Hold on. This is the first ever time I've heard somebody shout hate for somebody, just like getting something for that they actually wanted.
I told you the first time, bro. I just don't like.
I know.
I don't like the feeling, bro.
Really?
It's an inadequate feeling that
Really?
I have. Yeah, there's an inadequate feeling that I have. And I know all the semantics. That's the stupid part about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, despite my goofy feelings about it, I'm like, what? You can't. That's not. You know, that's not what it is. You just.
Yeah.
It's me. It's not even about you or him or Cam or not, like the way it's
No.
happening. The way everything is happening. The fact that you got it and then Cam ended up coming over there.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? It's like it's too
But bro.
easy, bro. Like
Yeah, but
what's
it's
going on?
magical. It's magical, bro. When the stars align, bro, that's what happened. When the stars align, that's what I'm saying. Yo, imagine. I cop the sneaker for you. We're not gonna mention it. You're gonna do what you need to do with it. Cop the sneaker for you, right? And got it on early. What was worried it was not gonna ship was one of the last packages to ship from from the actual maker, right?
Yeah, they know what
right?
it is. If y'all listen,
Yeah.
y'all know what we talk about.
Yeah, exactly. And then, bro, I had it waiting there for you. So whenever you were ready, we're gonna work out in terms of shipment. Cam's coming over, right? And now Cam's got it, and it's coming to the States without any postage and packaging. That, bro,
Nah,
if the
listen,
stars ain't mountain line.
and I'm just not getting to where I'm like, okay, because I got a bunch of, me and you talk
Yeah,
behind the scenes.
yeah.
It's a bunch of stuff going on, sneaker stuff and life stuff, and then I'm like, all right, now I can go ahead and go on and get this done, so I ain't got to think about it no more. And next thing you know, you telling me Cam coming over here. I'm gonna be with Cam
Yeah.
tomorrow. What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I done knocked my damn head off. I'm laughing so
Bro,
much.
you couldn't make this up. You couldn't make this up at all, bro. The way it worked out is just a piece of magic.
Hey man, I ain't mad. I was in my little feelings, but it's the same feelings that I get anytime I take a L on something. I'm really
Yeah.
after like that.
I,
You know what I'm saying?
I think I know what you mean because I feel what I think I've the feeling that I'm going to describe to you is I feel like a secondary notion. Once you take a nail, you're like, all right, cool, I took the nail. But when somebody else cops for you, even though you're ecstatic about it, I feel like maybe the pride in you copying the sneaker by yourself without anybody's help weighs better in your mental than it does if somebody else cop for you.
True, and it's because I'm usually the one that's copping for people.
Yeah.
So once I felt like I identified the root, it's like, nah, I'm the one that buy for people. People don't buy for me. What is this? People, I can't. But then I got to look at the circumstances. I got to look at the origin, because the origin is closer to you.
Then it is
So
you, yeah.
it's easier for y'all over there just because of where it's coming from and the blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, it is what it is. It didn't stop me from. I still feel a little salty about it. It's in there because we talking about it, so it's in there.
Yeah.
But that ain't gonna stop. That ain't gonna.
Yeah. But
I
bro,
can see it. I already see it.
Yeah. It is what it is, bro. I'm just glad it worked out that way. But how was your week?
Long and arduous. Shout out to all my guys, man. We got it done. We had hiccups. We always do. I'm proud though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm proud of the team I got. I'm proud of the group that we have been able to put together. We got some links we need to strengthen up. Put some more wheels on, tighten them up. We got some more links that we know is gonna break, and we got to have new links in place to be able to, keep it going. But shout out to all my guys, man. It's been 100 degrees probably 3 times this week.
Ooh, yeah. It's been really hot in the UK as well. Really hot in the
Dry
UK.
heat too, because y'all got a lot of coast. We pretty far away from the coast here. It take us a few hours to get to the coast, so we ain't getting them same type of breezes. And it's dry heat. It's a lot of concrete. A lot of bricks for that heat to bounce off of before it smack you in the forehead.
What are you talking about? Somebody's sneaker collection, bro.
Man, that heat be on your neck, bro, pulling you down. The heat is going down to the ground and it's pulling you down there too. It's sad, but nah, we tough out here. We strong out here, man. Shout out to all my guys.
Shout out to all you guys. But was talking about this week as well. So if you were in our Discord, you already know this because I think one of the bros dropped the SB shock dropping, and I thought it was going to be a shock drop on Thursday. It's actually shock dropped. Because I was working nights, I actually waited up for that. But it shock drop on Friday, a day after. Then there was prescribed a shock drop, and it was a back scratch, bro. And I totally missed it. So yeah. Not SB. Shout Backboard Jordan 1s are dropping all over the Europe at the moment. So there's early releases coming for that, and there's it officially drops on the 12th of July, which is good. And when does it drop for you guys in the States? Because I thought there was a mismatch in dates.
I don't know. I'm not. To be honest with you, I saw when who put that in there, Daniel or Dwayne? One of them. I saw when whoever, Anisha, one of y'all put it in there, and I didn't budge. I'm lying. I did go to sneakers, but I saw something else that we're gonna talk about later. So I was less concerned. I said to myself, if it pop up, I'll see the notification, hopefully, and I'll go in accordingly.
Yeah. Well, it does look like it's a bigger release because once stuff like this happens, once early access drops and back scratches and stuff like that, it means there's a lot of stock of this, which is great because, like, first of all, like, I'm not shitting on anybody's information, but all I'm gonna say is some of the people that are quoting actual stock numbers of these pairs is ridiculous. But it seems like it's a bigger release because they keep shock dropping, and they keep saying some boutiques are getting it early, so it could mean that a lot of people are going to eat and a lot of people are going to get the pairs that they absolutely wanted, which is the Shout Backboard Jordan 1s, and the box looks phenomenal today as well, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stay in line, man. I got other thoughts in mind. Telling you, yeah. I've been on. Be quiet. I don't want to. You know how I am, bro. Like I wouldn't consider myself superstitious, but I do believe in the power of words. Some things I do feel like can be spoken into or out of existence. Yeah. So I don't want to say. I don't want to speak. I don't even want. Yo.
That groan just meant you were so on the verge of saying something. So let's keep it. Let's keep it a secret. The temptation in your voice.
No. It's not a secret, bro. It's me, cause like, okay, and I be saying the Discord conversation stayed in Discord, but I need to reference Discord right here. So
Okay.
Anish, famously, amongst people who know him, has lists. Daniel also does lists. I don't do lists. I go off of feeling and I go off of circumstance. I pick and choose. I tier things, right? As I see them, as releases develop. So based on that philosophy that I have developed for myself at this point, I try not to look past things that I have prioritized because I don't want to overlook something. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you love everything you have, but it's still levels. There are levels to your collection. And so because there are levels to a collection, I feel like there's levels to purchases. There's
Okay.
levels to wants and needs. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stick to the top level when it's there. You know, so when I feel like this is one of them that smash everything, and that's how I feel, bro. We gonna get to it.
Do you have a rating system for the sneakers that you actually have a look at? You like is it a number 5 which is insta cut jump over the moon, or is it a donkey poo that you don't want to literally
It's
touch?
the
Like
it's
lowest
the
level.
release it's the release scale.
Okay.
It's the release scale. Super goats carry more privilege than 5 goats or and 4 goats and 3 goats and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
You know, it's that's just in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's that for everybody, but like I don't subscribe to the list thing because
Yeah.
it's gonna move too much, and I don't want to have to keep redoing and reshifting and delete this, move that, think about too much. Nah, for me, not making a list helps me to not think about it too much, not overthink it.
Okay, good. It's a gut feeling. Then it's like, okay, cool. That sneaker, is it for me, or would I wear it, or is it gonna stay in the stack until I find the occasion to wear it? And then all of a sudden you're like, I want to have a sneaker that I want to rock from day one. And you've been doing that with some of the sneakers you actually copped. You've been rocking for like a whole week or so, and then you're putting them on ice, and the next thing comes along, and then it just becomes part of your rotation, which is good.
But they still out. Like okay, so
Yeah.
you asked me a while back, few maybe 3-4 pods ago about seasonal. Like, do I rotate seasonally? And I said, yeah. And I feel like that's a newer thing for me as far as like, all right, these sneakers climate wise need to come out now. Material wise need to come out now. Versus before it was just what's the weather today. It didn't matter if
Yeah.
it was cold or hot. Is it raining? Okay, if it's not raining, I could wear suede. I could wear nubuck. You know what I'm saying? If it is raining, I need to go all leather or as much all leather as I can. Now is how much mesh on it, how much leather on it. Is it breathable? Is it a sports shoe? Is it how long am I finna be out? Do I feel like having this shoe on for 8 hours, 9 hours? You know what I'm saying? And in the summertime, it's I feel like it's an easier decision because Air Max are lighter.
Yeah.
The materials are more breathable most of the time. Not too much leather going on with most Air Maxes. They're lighter in weight, and they just easier to wear. It's a more comfortable fit. The being on your feet or walking around, moving around all day long with some Air Max on, you'll have a better time than you will some other sneakers. I ain't gonna get specific, but
Bro,
depending on who you are.
talking about walking around. So me and Cam covered 20k steps when we actually walking around London, right, and taking trains and stuff like. He now knows the pain of the underground system that we have, because it was heaving, bro, and it was sweltering warm. So I wore my Crimson Bliss Jordan 5. You know, we the greatest Jordan 5s, bro.
We the best.
We the best. We the best. But like, bro, that sneaker hasn't got a crease on it. 20k steps, bro. 20k and it didn't blink an eyelid. The quality on that sneaker is phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal.
That's soft leather.
Soft leather. Soft as baby bum, bro. No, pause that.
Nah. It's Pride Month, man. Stop pausing stuff.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you into
No,
that.
bro, like, hold on. What crease? What crease, bro?
I don't see it.
That's crazy.
Let me see the bottom.
Hey?
Let me see the bottom. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
That's crazy.
20K.
That's crazy, bro.
I see a little bit of a bump on the right side, but that's to be expected. That's where the first
Yeah.
crease always come anyway. But that's the
crazy.
crease that always straighten out when you put your foot in it. So.
Yeah.
It don't matter, bro. They sneakers, dog. Like once you wear them,
know.
that's what they gonna do. People
I'm
gotta
not-
get
but
over
I'm-
that.
But I'm highlighting the quality on those Jordan 5 Crimson Blisses, bro. Like, the quality on that is phenomenal. Like the soft
No,
baby
that's-
leather, the soft leather on that is crazy.
I sent my pair back because they was defective. In my opinion, defective. I wasn't willing to live with it, but make no mistakes. That is, in my opinion, one of the best quality 5s in recent time.
Great sneaker.
I feel like it's
Yo,
the
bro,
same leather on the orange. It's an orange blaze. Yeah, orange blaze 5s.
Okay, yeah. The also,
And the,
it was
what's the green one? J Horizon.
yeah. That's
Same type leather on those too.
Yeah, the leather on that is so pucker on that. Like, it is so good. It was really funny because when we was walking around and you go into these retail shops, right, or these sneaker retail shops, and we walked in. Listen to the lineup, right? I wore the Crimson Bliss Jordan 5s. Cam had the purple lobsters on. Cam's missus had the off-white 4s on. We walk into the store, right, and all you see is that one of the guys that works there says, "Damn," he's got Travis Scott lows on, by the way. He just says, "Damn, what are you guys wearing on feet?" Like, literally, the amount of attention all three of the sneakers got is crazy. Even the Crimson Blisters, bro, because you hardly see that out in the UK. That's crazy.
You don't see it too much here. I ain't seen it.
I know. And when people got that the first time, we went to, it was a day on SneakerCon as well. And bro, we went out. Everybody in SneakerCon had them on. And since then, I've not seen a Crimson Bliss 5s out anywhere, bro. Anywhere.
Because it's recency bias. Rick put out a shoe last night before we started the pod. I went on his pod last night. This is what I'm referencing. It's green and orange 95. Green gradient, darker to lighter green from the bottom up with orange air bubbles and straps. You know, the ribs that make the eyelets. It's from 2018. And we just talking, just shooting the breeze. And he just happened to have it there, and he showed it because he know I love 95s, and this is one of my favorite. And I'm looking at it like, I should know that sneaker. I don't, which is fine. Because I got a couple 95s from, that era, but it's like, I don't remember that, and it's sad because it was hard. That happened a lot. We know because we locked in. We see everything, even if we don't copy it, if we don't like it or whatever the case is, we see it. So when we see it outside on feet, we know what it is. And we appreciate accordingly. Levels, again, levels. We appreciate accordingly. Especially when you put it together with a nice fit, it's gonna always be props. It don't matter if it's the stupid moonlight fives. If I
Yeah.
see you with them on and you got a good fit on and you getting them off and you look happy with them on your feet, what am I supposed to say? Because I don't
You
like the
can't.
sneaker for myself to wear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can't. You
It's
can't really
still
say anything.
props.
But that goes against every essence that we say: rock what you like and buy what you like, and so that goes against that. If you start hating on people, it's like no, but we stand by that because why else would we say that? If you like what you like and if you like what you rock, if you like rocking to rock, bro, go for it. Don't let anyone judge you on that.
Ever. Cause
Yeah.
what's that? If you waiting on somebody to validate your fit, man, you doing it wrong. That's just my opinion.
No. Self validation is better than trying to get validated from somebody else. You should be confident in yourself.
As long as my wife ain't said nothing to me before I walk out the door, I don't care nothing about what none of y'all got to say. For real. That's the main one. Because she got the most to lose from you going out there looking crazy. Outside of yourself.
It's the reputation, bro. It's a reputation.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to tell you. Anyway. I feel like we're beating around the bush. And the bush is big and it's on fire.
Let's get into it, bro.
Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. So, first quick strike. Which is not gonna really be a quick strike. Did you still have that main topic sound on the soundboard? There we go.
There you go. There you go. That's the main topic.
Yeah, man. Round 2. 2Js versus Shoe Surgeon. Big old shots, man. Allegations, man. Videos, man. Walk-ups, man. Store visits.
I saw it this week. There's loads of shots in that, bro.
So where should we start, bro? Where should we? Because he dropped 3 more videos day before the day of recording.
Yeah, I saw them. But by the way, we mentioned the whole situation and what 2J Kicks originally said in the last podcast. But what's happened is once we stopped recording, because we recorded on a Friday, it all went off. It all went off, bro, because once you stopped recording that Saturday, bang, 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 all of this information just dribbled through all week, bro. And it's been crazy all week between 2Js and the Shoe Surgeon. It's go, let's go in. Because it really went, it really exploded, bro.
So JC Lopez, the Shoe Surgeon, jumped out the window last week with all these allegations about the Shoe Surgeon and his business partners doing bad business, taking out loans in the company's name and blah, blah, shutting 2Js out of the business, and he been going on a tirade. He threatened to go to the store, which he did end up doing. He's doing interviews. He's putting out a phone conversation that he did say he was recording. So legally, because the person on the call continued to have the conversation after he admitted to recording, is binding legally. So let's I'm gonna play because he had only dropped 1 video by the time we did the part last week.
Yeah.
He dropped a 2nd video and then a 3rd, and then he dropped 3 in 1 day. No, I'm sorry. He dropped 6 videos over the past week, and then he dropped 3 in 1 day yesterday.
Yeah. And then also he's been on other people's podcasts as well, talking about the situation as well. So 2J's really, really out there trying to clear his name.
All right, so let's get into some of this, man. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of. I know y'all done seen a lot of this stuff, but just for clarification, throughout the conversation, I want to get some of the audio in before we make our comments on some of this stuff, just so we can be fair to 2J's before we get into the surgeon side of it. This coming straight from 2J's Instagram account too. It's direct source.
This is probably the first conversation that I record because I got nothing to fucking hide.
What do you want?
For you to take fucking accountability for once. You're taking.
And this is him talking to a guy named Isaac, who seems to be in the middle of 2J's and Shoe Surgeon. Or at least that's how he's trying to position himself as a third party. But let's continue with 2J's.
Taking all accountability of this shit, whether you like it or not. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, taking accountability is filing bankruptcy, right? That's taking accountability, right?
No, taking accountability is coming out and saying, hey, Jay had nothing to do with this shit for the last 3 years, and we actually robbed him and his wife fucking blind while we were taking from consigners.
Got it.
For the record, I want to let you...
He didn't say anything except for got it. So that looks really bad. That sounds really bad to hear it back. You see what I'm saying?
Bad on who?
Bad on what clarifies 2J Kicks is actually he's telling you how it is, and he's trying to tell you guys that he wasn't around for the last 3 years looking after a business that was run into the ground, and obviously Shoe Surgeons has got issues with Nike, and it kind of now feels like maybe he had some dealings of taking out money from Urban Necessities to do what he needed to do with Nike. So that's what's allegedly out there.
Hold on. You jumping the gun, bro.
I know.
I'm just talking about this one clip. The fact that dude, the way he responded to what 2J's was saying, lets me know that he's smart enough to not incriminate himself on the phone on whatever device is recording the conversation, because now I don't know how it is around the rest of the world, but in the US, to record a phone conversation, you have to allow the other parties to know. So there's this, I don't know if it's built into the phones or what. I ain't never did it, but sometimes a person will call me or I'll call them, and then it'll say this phone call is being recorded. It'll be an AI voice.
Yeah. And
then the person will, oh shit, and stop it real quick. And this call is no longer being recorded. So I'm like, okay, that's a law thing. Because you have to let people know when you're recording them. So that dude, Isaac, whoever he is, he knows enough to not incriminate himself on a recorded device.
It felt that way. There was no real anguish or rebuttal to what 2J said, because his automatic response was gotcha. Like, well, you should be like, well, we never did that, like blah blah blah. But he you know how you're into a back and forth with somebody, you didn't get that. What you got was gotcha.
Gotcha. That's it. Like,
So he knew. Yeah, he knew more than he was leading on.
Yeah, he had to. Because if he's saying something wrong or right, you either agree or disagree. And he didn't either. All he said was got you. As in, I heard you say it. Now what? And then the next video from 2J's.
3 years ago, you do a deal where you give up 50% of the business.
I thought I was walking into a 50-50 partnership to run this business.
Who should the consignor blame if they can't get their money back right now?
Dallas. Because he's been the puppet master behind this entire ploy. Like, literally have thought of everything.
What is the emotion that you feel?
Betrayal.
Any employee that didn't get paid, could you have gone in and paid them?
No.
Any consigner that hasn't been paid, could you have paid them?
No.
I'm trying to make sure that people understand what you're taking accountability for.
I have nothing to hide. And all I have been trying to do is take accountability of everything that the consigner is concerned about.
How are they going to be okay?
I mean, I'm going to do everything I can to make it right. No matter what.
The number one thing they want to know is, are you going to be okay?
I don't have a chance to save that brand. But I'm going to do what's right. Does this look like the behavior of somebody that would steal from you? I'm just curious.
How did you feel about that?
Some hard hitting stuff, man.
Yeah, but let me just read it. You know how cuts are. You know how people cut media. So you got that. You got to take that with a pinch of salt. But it was made to hit in a certain way.
That's a great promo for a brand new podcast by some dude I ain't never heard of.
Yeah.
Blake Wynn, whoever he is. I ain't no shade, by the way. Yeah. And then last Wednesday, the 25th of June in the year 2025, JC Lopez, like he told y'all, and y'all was let me say this. Y'all in them comments on bullshit. You ain't got no shoes in there. And now one of them stores, your shoes ain't in there. They don't owe you nothing. You in the comments talking reckless, waving your hands in the air, trying to get some attention behind somebody else's drama. All right? It's nasty work, bro. Y'all blowing it up. Y'all hyping it up. Oh, I'm going to be there with you. Bro, you live in Alabama. Urban Necessities in Las Vegas. And you work at the gas station that sell the bootleg shoes.
But bro, you know how it is. You know how it is. People just want to see drama.
You're hyping up a car wreck, bro.
Yeah, I know, but people love to see chaos, so they're hyping up because of the drama. This is what it is. This is what social media is, bro. Like people love drama, and this is why we watch what we watch sometimes, or people watch what they watch.
Yeah, man, they're rubbernecking, but the comment is nasty. Anyway, I said all that to say JC told y'all, us rather. Because I watched that live, the second stream. Shout out to you too, because I didn't notice it at first, but you sent me the link, and I ended up watching probably about 80% of it. I watched all the way to the end. He was going for like an hour. He had the moderator dude jumping there and all that.
Yeah.
And I don't know about him either, because he seemed a little biased too. A little biased towards 2Js. Mm-hmm. But yeah, 2J told y'all he was going outside. Y'all claim y'all was gonna pull up with him, but I ain't see y'all. We saw him though. And, here go that video.
Tell me why we got U-Hauls in the back of the store.
He's outside the store in the back parking lot.
You want to tell me why you're packing consignor product into this truck?
This is mine. This is mine. I'm a consigner.
By the way, that was a guy snatching the 2J snatched a U-Haul truck door open. Two guys in the back counting sneakers. The guy says they're his shoes that he coming to get out the store. Quick note, which is a big note. Double entendre on big note. That store is in Caesar's Palace. Yeah. That store is in Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas.
If you guys didn't know what that means, that's crazy.
The dancing lady, ladies and gentlemen. Just in time to no, just in time. I swear.
What am I
Can
in time
you enlighten the people? Because we talking about this whole 2J's shoe surgeon situation. You don't know nothing about all that. But I was letting the people know when you walked in that the Urban Necessity store is in Caesar's Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help the people understand what Caesar's Palace is?
The one in Vegas?
Yeah.
A big ass place? Why am I?
Hold on. You get
Hi, TJ.
Hello.
No, if y'all Google Caesar's Palace, it's probably the dopest, most expensivest casino on this side of the planet.
Yeah,
Probably
but you know
outside
what?
of
Right
Dubai.
now, nobody's going to Vegas because they got a really bad bug issue going on.
Oh man.
So sorry.
I ain't mean.
I mean, I look at all the news, so you know, I'm not going there right now. They can't have my money.
You heard it. You heard it officially here. Las Vegas is a bedbug problem, directly from the dancing lady.
Right. Now you can stay at the Aria, beautiful hotel, absolutely beautiful hotel. Stay there.
I didn't know you was gonna say that, but okay.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
No, I appreciate the update for just more information for the people. Daniel go to Vegas all the time.
Yeah, Daniel.
He wears expensive shoes to wrestling and stuff, but that ain't got nothing to do with it.
What's the first topic you were talking about?
Caesar Palace.
No, before that.
What you talking about?
The 2Js? What is that about?
2Js. We ain't got dancing lady, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there you go.
What is 2Js?
2Js.
That you were listening to the other day?
Yeah.
TJ, don't be clapping me off. I'm not done yet. The one we were listening to the other day? Or you were listening to the other day?
Yeah. This video right here.
Where they owe him money?
Supposedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh.
But the store is in Caesar's Palace. I was going to tell the people about Caesar's Palace.
How what Q's saying is how momentous it is to have a store. How momentous it is to have a store in Caesar's Palace. That's the reputation we're talking about with Urban Necessities.
That's the reputation. Well, let's just put it this way. Especially living here in the great state of Georgia, beautiful city of Atlanta, where the scams be scamming. I'm just saying, this is not the only place where that happens. So people will go to all of these big, beautiful cities, and money is the root of all evil. We all know that. People will get into business with you when you're trying to do the right thing, so that they can do the wrong thing. And I did not listen to everything that person had to say. But what I heard, allegedly, is he out here fighting for his family. And if you got to do all that over some shoes, like if it's that detrimental that you're willing to allegedly mess over a person and their family over some shoes, yeah, you already dead to me, so allegedly.
Listen to the dancing lady when she telling the truth.
All right, I'm done. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Who's here? I still own the store, bro. By law, you need to let me in there. Please don't make this about yourself, bro. Bro, I love you, and my name is on this paperwork, bro. Suelta la puerta, bro. No te me metas en medio. Por favor, sal del medio and do what's right.
When you break out the native language, it's different.
Yeah. Yeah. I've always said we had this conversation before. My missus is half St. Lucian, right? So when she gets into a St. Lucian accent, it's trouble. It's trouble. It gets serious. So you know it's serious then.
And clearly he knows, dude. So
Yeah.
What's right? Do what's right. That I wanted to see, the one person that's been dodging. You want to sit here and tell me why you're sitting?
Alex, we're here helping consigners. If you want to come in and help us, we welcome you.
Yeah. All of a sudden now it's help you, right?
Jay,
it's amazing.
We've always been here.
Sure you have. Sure, being out the store and having security in the front of the door, right? While you sit here and run and not take any accountability for anything, right?
look at the flow, bro.
Marble floor.
Look at the flow. That store is, I think it's at 18,000 square feet. It's got upstairs.
Yeah, that's
look at the
expensive to
flow.
rent that.
It's in the casino. It's inside the casino. Caesar's Palace, where all the shows, boxing, concert, residencies, people dropping millions of dollars in that building. Ain't that much of it going to that store. You see how much? Look at the boxes. Let me let it roll a little bit more. I ain't gonna go all the way with this one.
That's support. Packing shit up, right?
You see the size of them boxes, bro?
Yeah, no boxes are huge, bro.
They probably fit 15, 20 pairs in boxes that big. I don't even want to see no more of this video because it's just him walking around talking reckless to people.
Yeah, what you missed in the video is right at the end is the whole back stack of the wall was empty with no sneakers. So basically,
that part.
If it looked like they were moving, well, the consignment was getting moved around, or it was actually getting locked down because some consigners were coming back and taking their sneakers off the shelf because Urban Necessities is in trouble. It is like forget the situation with Sue Surgeon and 2J Kicks, right? It's in trouble, bro. And this is how you know how momentous that is for Urban Necessities, a store that what most sneakerheads go and aspire to go to, is in real trouble. At be all and end all, that store is probably gonna disappear soon.
All right. So back to the Caesar's Palace point. Let me use ChatGPT real quick because I don't do it enough. I swear, when we pod, I should do it more. Let's see. I want to know Caesar's Palace Casino daily revenue.
Oh, that's gonna be huge. That's gonna be, bro. It's in the 100 millions, I reckon, easily.
2.794 in 90 days. That's 31 million. Over 31 million a day.
I thought it would be more. Yeah, but that's crazy still.
Okay. Rent cost in Caesar's Palace Casino. Don't let us down, ChatGPT. They tell me about room rates. The cheapest room is $240 a night. What else we got? Resort fee, $62. What? That ain't what I asked. But you get what I'm getting at, right? That it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap to run a store in Caesar's Palace. I don't know why they gave me that stupid response on the rent, but they probably paying 70, 80, 90,000, 100,000 a month in rent to have a store there. They had 4 stores. Only one of them still open, and it's that one.
So I just looked this up, right? So basically, lease for urban necessities within Caesar's Palace is 200 to 300 per square foot. So if the store is 100 square foot, what do we say the store was?
No. You said.
No, I've got it. Monthly cost for 100 square foot is 16,000 to 25,000 monthly, bro.
No, they
Right.
got thousands of square feet.
Yeah, that's 1,000 square feet. If you're looking at 2,000 square feet, you're looking 50 grand a month, bro.
Come on, ChatGPT. Don't
Yeah.
let us down. I'm trying to see. Okay, we got Forbes right here. 18,000. Yeah, I was right. 18,000 square feet at the Caesar's Palace
damn.
flagship store. So,
18,000, right? Like let's
Yeah.
let's do this. 18,000, and I'm gonna go by the square foot. So we said 1 square foot was 25 grand. Yeah, you ready?
2,500.
2,500. Yeah, right.
That's a
No,
lot.
25 grand. No, not 25 grand. Not 2,500. 25,000. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
square foot? No, that's crazy. They can't
Yeah.
be right.
So it's well, that's what they're saying. But it's anywhere between. This is directly from ChatGPT. Anywhere between 16,700 to 25,000 per square foot.
So what's the number?
450,000 a month.
I think that might be a little off, but it's not completely unbelievable.
Oh, hell no.
So let's say that's the ceiling. Let's say that's the ceiling.
The floor is 16,700. Yeah. 18,000 square foot. Yeah.
Caesar's Palace ain't putting no sneaker resale store in there for less than 50,000 a month.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it's another store there too. There's a smaller resale store there too.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
it's anywhere. I would say it's anywhere between 300. For the calculations for what we've been given, 16,700 still gives you 300,000, just over 300,000 per month. So you're looking at urban. If the data
That's
we
a
have
mansion,
is
bro.
correct. Yeah, if the data we have is correct, right? You're looking at 300,000 to 450,000 for the rent. I would say personally it's about 200,000 because obviously it could be specialized and stuff like that. Yeah. But bro, that's still a whole load of money. But in its prime, Urban Necessities was doing 31 million a year. So what are we talking about, bro? Like
Says
says Touche's. When you see one of the videos he dropped, he literally showcased that in a year at their peak they were earning 31 million. So that's
Which
in terms
one?
of rent. That's
I got all the
I think-
videos right here.
you might need to troll through that. So I don't think we got time. But like,
So
I
let's
saw it.
play a little bit of the next one
Go on.
because this is more the podcast interview.
I appreciate you having the conversation with me.
You understand that you guys have put me in this position. You have put me here, and this all could have been avoided. Every single part of it. But now, I'm not going to stop scratching and clawing. You know why? Because I'm poking in the right direction. And it's ruffling feathers and it's getting people upset, which tells me that if it's starting to get people upset, man, there must be something you're hiding. You might not know what that is, but I'll sure find out.
I appreciate you having the conversation with me.
You understand that you guys have put me in this position.
Those were some heavy words. I'm gonna go to the next one.
So you're saying the consignor debt?
The consignor debt gets paid immediately. The taxes get paid immediately. Joni gets repaid immediately.
You realistically think there's any chance that would happen?
What, you taking accountability? Of course not. That's why we're here, and we're going to go get fucking actual forensic accounting that's going to prove my point. Right now, the only way that you could save face in this scenario is making the one group of individuals whole, right? That is the consigners, first and foremost. Before you even take care of me, consigners need to be paid in full, and there needs to be complete fucking transparency about consigners being paid full. So I'm telling you that, again, you're sitting here telling me you want to do what's right. And I'm sitting here telling you, take some accountability, acknowledge what's been going on wrong, handle the things that are going on wrong, make my wife whole, and I will come to the table.
I'm just saying you have a relationship.
Yeah, a relationship where I cannot take a singular word that you have told me over the course of the last 3 years for anything, because every time that you tell me you're going to present something, when I do finally get a contract, you guys don't sign it. So help me understand how I could trust a guy that for the last 3 years hasn't helped me pay any of the bills, take any of the accountability, and I'm the one holding the bill. Help me understand.
What you got, bro?
It's not looking good. It's definitely looking good for the Sue surgeon. Like I said, which I overshot at the start. It just feels like, and the narrative online and what the people think is always important, because the narrative is what basically people's opinion of you in the public eye is. And what's going on recently was the fact that Dominic had issues with Nike. He paid an undisclosed figure to Nike. I don't know where that money was funneled from, but apparently and allegedly people are thinking that he took money out of Urban Necessities to pay some bills. I don't know how much of that is true, but that's the common perception online, and that's what people are thinking. And the way 2J's no. Okay. I don't have a side. I'm not siding with anybody because I want to be mutually in the middle of whatever the truth is. I'm going to side with the truth. But the way 2J's has been going around, it feels like he's got a point to prove, and you can see that with how forceful he's been. Especially if you're look, bro. Urban Necessities came from nowhere to be this epic epicenter for a lot of people to go to. It became really popular. Obviously, it feels like if you had that passion when you started the business and you saw situations like this and you were shut for your business for 3 years, maybe you would be going all out to retain some credibility, because that's the name that you were built on. See what I'm saying? So it feels that way from 2J. It does feel that way, and this is why 2J's is doing the most to kind of clear his name and to get money back for the consigners, and that's how it feels like, bro. And he's been saying it constantly from day one. So yeah, he's trying to save his business and his name.
When was day one? Talking about day one of this situation?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
as soon as it came out, as soon as we got to, sorry to cut you off, bro. As soon as we got told by there was a leak message on social platforms saying Urban Necessities, if you got any consignments, take it out from there. And then a week later, this all kicks off. So I think the original message, what basically JC leads onto is, I leaked that information for anybody that got consignments to get their stuff out, because I ain't running this. I don't know what's happening with that consignment. That's how it felt like. That's how it alluded to. So that's D-Day. That's when you started to know there was a situation when Urban Necessities not paying their consigners for a whole year, bro. For a whole year.
He's saying 3, but.
He's been cut.
That's a different. He's been cut. Right. No, but that's what he's saying. He's saying the business ain't been right for 3 years because he hasn't been able to have access for 3 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like there's a little bit of cap to it, I think it's a lot of so far. It's a lot of victimhood on JC part,
Yeah.
but he
And that's
he
that's what
crashing
I'm not
out.
trying. That's the thing is, I'm trying not to buy into the edits and the cuts and all of that stuff because I'm going to be morally and truthfully independent. Because what I really want with the situation is to know what the truth is, how it kind of got into the situation is, and then all you can do is lead by the truth. You don't want to kind of favor one person over the other, but right this moment in time. The energy that 2Js is bringing to like I said, it feels like he wants to clear his name and he wants to kind of live the reputation of urban necessities. That's the way he's doing it. And I don't want to buy into it. I want to see what the truth is, and the truth will eventually come out, bro. See what I'm saying?
I don't want to buy it, bro. It sounds good and it look, but
we've only been hearing one side. We've only been hearing one side to the story as well, and this. I know, no, I'm not even talking about. I'm not even talking about the messages that have been leaking on socials. Vocally, like we go and drop it. Drop the information because I know you are.
So, shout out to Retro Rig. He clipped it, and this comment disappeared. On this comment was dropped on one of the videos of JC going in, and I can't see the name, so I don't know who left the comment. But Rick reposted it. 2Js, you're losing it. Do you remember what the books / inventory looked like when you were selling Joni shares? Do you remember the $191,037.53 paid from the business account to your personal Amex in 2023? JC, needed transaction details and lawyers? You lawyering up. Is that what you're doing? Remember the $75,000 trip to Japan you took to buy some bait? You remember that? What about the truckloads of inventory you took from the store? Stealing pinball machines? That what we doing? Your house, the business still pays the mortgage on? Of course you do. And you'll justify it with all the victim mentality. But I doubt you remember me sitting at the bank with you. Embarrassed, the banker had to hear the way you spoke to your wife. I felt the same way hearing you speak to your employees. I remember the exact moment you contributed to price increases and many other things, and many other things you're claiming victim to. Excuse me, I'm getting into it. Stop pretending. Stop pretending there's a plot. No one would make a plan to invest in urban necessities without the face of the brand. You, as a partner, that makes sense.
It is as an active partner. That's the key word. Yeah.
You had a responsibility to contribute. Instead of being a leader, you bailed long before you ever stopped getting paid. I don't know who this person is again. Y'all can go to Rick page and search the internet, try to find it. Y'all better detectives than I am.
And like, that's the whole problem with it. This is what I meant, buying into victimhood. I want to know the truth. I want to know what the situations were, what happened, who did what did how. Until I get that information, I ain't making a decision on who I'm leading with. I'm going to always lead with the truth, and that's the type of person I am. I'm going to lead with what the actions are and the truth is. like at this moment in time, 2J's is doing the utmost, right, to seem like the victim, because it does sound very believable, and maybe it's too good to be true, because obviously every side has a voice in it. When I said we didn't hear from anything from Sue Surgeon or anything like that, we haven't heard anything from him, from his mouth, or do a live or anything like that. We've just heard quotes, legal quotes, lawyer quotes. See what I'm saying? We're not responsible. Blah 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 blah. That's is why it sounds like 2J's has got a point. Honestly,
Oh no, because pandering to the community could just be a way to be able to still operate despite the outcome. Let's just say I'm speculating like a motherfucker, because all the allegations are just that, allegations. We don't know nothing, right? Because there ain't no receipts out here yet. They coming. I hope they coming. Let's just say 2J's know he beat. And he know it's only a matter of time before he lose. Now what? Let me jump in front of it. Play victim. Get some sympathy. So
and
when
like
when it's over and I lose, the community will still have my back.
Yeah.
They did two things wrong.
See, this is why.
Let's help him. Let's help him get back to where he should be, because they did him wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing you got to really be cautious of, and this is why I said I'm going to always lead by the truth. I'm going to hear what the situation is, and I'm not going to one guy or the other. And it is a clever tactic if you really think about it, because right this moment in time, what 2J's is saying is trying to help the community and the consigners get their money back. It's a positive, isn't it? Because if somebody's fighting your corner, what are you going to do? Support them.
Or Shoe Surgeon really is a shoe serpent.
All that. His reputation is getting absolutely hammered at this moment in time, because the more he doesn't respond, the more it feels like, he's guilty, Dominic's guilty. And unfortunately, unless he hasn't come out, said anything, done anything, the longer you leave it like that, the longer it's going to feel like you're hiding something, or you're not addressing the situation, and people are not going to be on your side. He needs to come out and say something.
And
if
like
he's
you've
really,
been saying, he just lost to Nike. Now, on top of all that, because that's why I ain't even want to think about that part. Because that happened first.
And they kicked it from there.
Yeah. So it's just really hard to tell, man. Y'all let us know. Come in the Discord and let us know. Get in the comments and let us know. Because right now, and by the time y'all seeing and hearing this, ain't no telling what else is gonna be to happen. So
oh no, it really is the first war within sneakers in terms of like the real reputations.
This Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah, this is reputation time. It's like we all know the Shoe Surgeon's reputation. We all know 2J's reputation. Now it's like,
which one of them is really not like us?
Yeah, exactly that. And it's coming down to that. It's definitely coming down to that.
If either one of them is like us.
Yeah.
What if it's snake versus snake? I'm just saying.
I'm not taking the side.
What if it's suckers versus squares?
Yep. Wait. So a lot of people could say that. A lot of people could say that after the dealings with, within the people around.
2J is the sucker, shoe surgeon is square. Because I don't trust shoe surgeon. Your Metro don't trust shoe surgeon.
No.
I don't think so.
You know, there's so many layers. Like it's almost like a quadruple decker lasagna. There's like layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of beef. You see what I'm saying? Within and you like that pun as well, because that's layers upon layers upon layers of beef within that situation. And you can tell, like right this moment in time, 2J's has got the public opinion. I'll be honest. 2J's has got the public opinion because it's the way he's gone about, the proactiveness he's done. He's vocaled everything. He's brought out receipts. He's gone and said, I'm going to go places. He's gone places. He's putting evidence of videos out there. He's talking on podcasts. And what do you hear? What do you hear from the other side? Crickets. Crickets, bro.
This one comment. And this comment is saying a lot.
Yeah. But
this is all I've seen so far. To the contrary. Down. And again, I don't even know who this is. So I need to see some videos like 2J's dropping videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So when you actually really think about it in that sense, the sympathy vote and the public opinions vote is with 2J's because of they're looking at this and thinking, raw, Sue Surgeon, you really are not a nice guy. You really are a disgusting human being because what you've done, what the allegations thrown against you are serious, bro. Fraud, all of that stuff. Like bad business practices. Bro, we talked about it last week about taking advantage of a situation. Bro, if you don't say anything, it's not looking good for him. In the public opinion, that is, by the way.
And it sounded threatish. That one comment that 2J's made where he said something to the point of we don't know what we're gonna find once we start looking.
Yeah.
That sounded threatish. Like, you sure you want me to like get lawyers and investigators involved? You sure? Or you want to just give me what I want to have? While you over here taking pictures with Kyle Kuzma that look fluid. Like fluid me. You over here fluid with Kuzma. Let me get some of that liquid, man.
You think about it this way. Like, look, last 2 weeks back, Dominic, shoe surgeon, had the Gucci picture, like you just say, Kyle Kuzma and stuff like that. Straight after that, there was notification, or just before that, there was notification. He's agreed the settlement with Nike, and he's officially lost. Let's just be honest, he lost the court case. If you're paying somebody a compensation to somebody, you lost. Yeah.
You settled.
Yeah, and then after that, we hear this chaos with Urban Necessities. It's not been a good week for the shoe surgeon, bro. 3 out of 3 losses is not a good week, bro.
Right. First it was the pictures with Kuzma, and then come on, man. No, first it was the Nike, the losing the lawsuit, then the picture with Kuzma. Like that just you looking real nasty out here, boy.
Also, let's get this straight, right? I'll be really, really straight with you guys. Your reputation and word is your bond. If you lose that, and this is what it's going to come down to, is what people are going to believe more than the receipts that come with it and what actually happened. If you are lying, I'm talking about both 2J's and shoe surgeon. If any of those get caught up in a lie, and if any of those are found to be bad people or that in terms of your reputation, I'm be honest. If that happens to any one of those guys, it's done for them in the sneaker community and world. Nobody will look at you the same way, right? And nobody will want to do business with you because of the person you are, bro. One of those people is going to lose their reputation. I'll be honest with that, and that's how it's going to go down.
I think it might have already happened, bro.
You reckon?
To be honest with you. Yeah, because the brand, like 2J's admitted, the Urban Necessities brand is it's done. Like
Yeah.
he ain't
We
no
would know
really,
that.
yeah.
We really know that.
But bro, you can't replace integrity because it's not something that you control.
No.
No, I said that wrong. Your you not as much a controller of your perception for real. Once you make it to a certain level of popularity, other people control how you're seen more than you do for the most part. So when you're not genuine, is it gonna become apparent at some point? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I tell y'all the truth. I lie every part. Y'all just got to figure out where the lie is. I'm gonna lie every episode. You know what I'm saying? But am I lying about this? Am I lying about that? Y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's up to y'all to figure it out. That's the mystery of it. That's the fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I ain't. This ain't legally binding. You know what I mean? I lie for entertainment purposes, not for stealing somebody business from them. You know, shutting out somebody's family from their means of income while the matriarch got stage 4 cancer. Like that is so, bruh. Come on, that's R. Kelly level nasty allegations, man. Man, wife got stage 4 cancer, and you, if that's true,
That's diabolical.
he ain't gonna be able to show his face. Beside the fact, this is before we get to the first quick strike, the first true quick strike.
Yeah.
This is the nastiest bit right here. Remember the Eggo collab?
Yeah.
It's on Urban Necessities website.
Hold on. The Ego collab is official collab, right?
Yeah.
So
Eggo
should why is it on a resale platform like Urban Necessities?
I mean, go drop retail sneakers exclusive, to the platform.
Exclusive Nike. All right, cool.
I guess. I mean, but what sneakerhead wanted these? We clowned these. You remember we talking about these on the pod, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
This was a joke topic. This was not a serious topic. It was a moment to give him his props for the collab.
Yeah.
But this was the first indication that he was not of the culture. And for the culture. I ain't even gonna say of the culture, but for the culture. Because who did he think wanted to wear these? And guess what? It's not a Nike. Why?
That's been the big question, bro. That's been the biggest question is why did Adidas, New Balance, Nike, Jordan not go into business with a shoe surgeon?
Maybe they knew
that's the biggest question.
Maybe they knew he was customizing fakes the whole time.
Okay.
I don't know. That's a hot take too. But whatever. At me. We can talk about it some more. Because it ain't over.
No, it's not. It's started, bro. It's we're not even in the middle of it at the moment because we've only heard one side at this moment in time.
Nope.
It's yeah. Two Joes were talking about cops. Yeah, Two Joes talking about cops and all that stuff. So yeah, gonna kick off. It's gonna kick off.
Crazy.
I love it's going to kick off. Okay, next fruit strike. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. We weren't supposed to talk about these, but we're gonna talk about them anyway because you wanted to. Well, we want to look at them. Don't we want to look at them?
Yes.
This is. Let me just share this. This is. There you go. The Nike Levi's Air Max 1 collection.
95.
Bro. 95, yeah. No, sorry, not 90. 95 Air Max 95 Levi's Nike collaboration. You got three sneakers. You got the denim blue, you got the all white, and presumably a black variation of the Air Max 95 Levi's collection. I heard the black one might be friends and family. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Wrong.
Okay, cool. So all of them, what? Maybe Anisha sent me a dark blue version. I don't know, but it looks like we're getting all three. Bro, the advert was absolutely amazing as well.
All of the early speculations were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The release date is July 11th. The white and black pairs are currently posted on the sneakers app in the US. The blue pair will be a Levi's exclusive. I will say nothing further about this sneaker until post-release. Cue out. Mic drop.
You already know what that means. That's yo. I'm gonna say that these are very, very, very nice. Very nice. Have you seen the insoles in these as well?
Have you seen the black pair with the red laces?
Because it matches the red hang tag. That's crazy.
What else with 95s?
Okay, so secondary to that 95, it looks like we are getting. I haven't pulled this up. The Nike SB 95. Did you have a look at that, bro, this week? Because there's
I saw it and I saved it, but I didn't go back and look at it.
Let me just pull that up quickly, because they look really nice, bro. This has been the first real look, because we thought that that white variation was going to be the first SB, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the first SB, bro.
Well, I ain't seen nothing new since the black wear test sample pair.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just try and pull this up for you. 2 seconds, bro. But yeah, from just give us a quick description.
Like I said, I ain't really look at it, bro. I just saw the thumbnail. I saved it and I kept moving because that was one of the few times I did take an opportunity to do some scrolling because I ain't had too much time this week, bro. To be honest with you. I damn near didn't do the part with Rick, but I need.
Let me just look for this and we'll talk about. But on the other hand, bro, what happened this week?
WWFs
this week. But what did you get?
I'm on 1 year times Nike Air Max 95 diffused taupe. Every summer tells a story. This summer is gonna tell the story of me cracking y'all head and leaving your brain matter on the sidewalk when you see me with them 95s on. Because you don't know what to do. You wouldn't know what to do if you even seen them and went for them. I realized something too. We buy a lot of stuff. I said this a few parts ago too, and I meant it. Yeah. The world made me realize it. People don't even be knowing about the stuff we be buying, bro. Like people who claim sneakerheads they ain't all the way in. They see what I don't know. I don't know where they see it or like where they get their sneaker news or if they even into sneaker news like that. Like there are sneaker people, I guess sneaker adjacent people maybe who buy a lot of shoes, but they not into the news, so they wouldn't know what the PSG or the Cortez or the Works Out or the Alma Mayer or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't know they know what a Travis is, but they don't know when it's coming out or how to get it.
No. But I finally got it. But so yeah, we both got W's on the Emma Meunier Air Max 95. It is the third variation. It looks dope. Mine's already been shipped, bro. Mine's already been shipped, and it's coming. And I got the FedEx notification as well, so it's coming before hopefully next Thursday. I'll have them in hand, which would be absolutely awesome. I can't wait, bro.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is what the Air Max 95 SB looks like, bro. Look at that. Almost like a yellow gradient into the almost like a yellow gradient, yellow toe. Look at it. What do you reckon, bro? Better than the white pair? And it's got I think it's got Nike on the toe in Thai as well, because obviously of Eric Coston's background. What's your thoughts, bro? They're really hitting you over the head with 95s this year, bro. That is
This ain't coming out, bro.
Why?
It's not.
What makes you say that?
Not. They did. Y'all don't want me to have this. Y'all. Boy. Y'all don't want me to have these. Y'all don't want me to have these. Y'all, do you understand what?
Look at it, bro. Look at it, bro. Look at it.
I ain't buying no J. I ain't buying no J this year. It's over. I bought my one pair of Jordans this year, the Black Metallic 5. That's the only Jordan I need for this year. I don't want no shadow backboard, no, what's them green foes? I don't need none of that shit, bro. I need these right here. This, what? Man, they not, this ain't coming out. It's not coming out, bro. This ain't real.
Yeah.
No. This ain't happening. It's not. This is not
coming.
coming.
It official. You know what makes it official? That. Look at that.
What?
Look at the toe.
This ain't come. That's his shoe. He don't be the only person who him and 10 other people gonna have that shoe. This is a myth right here. That's not coming out, bro. That's not coming out, bro. It's not.
Bro, if it does, it's a problem. If it does, now we've seen two colorways of the actual SB95.
No, I ain't seen nothing but this. I ain't seen shit. I don't know what you talking about. I seen this right here. Show the back. Let me see the back again. Boy.
Just drink your drink, bro. I know you're thirsty right this moment in time, bro. You're definitely thirsty for some 95 action. But yeah, we've seen two colorways. We saw that white and pinkish colorway.
I ain't seen you keep talking about two. Ain't no two. It's this. This is it. Ain't no other SB95. Ain't no nothing, nigga. But I'm about to see. Right, what time it is? I'm out of character.
As you can tell. Oh, this. By the way, you did see it. Look, there you go. You did see it. That's
trash. That sucked.
Yeah.
I ain't never like that.
And then we see.
I ain't like it before.
Beautiful rendition.
Now it's trash. This.
See, you know what they might do is drop 2 pairs of SB95s.
You ain't tell the people what color it is.
I know. Okay, cool.
You talking about yellow? Ain't that much yellow in there for you. Said it's blue and white and a little bit of yellow with the yellow air bubbles. And don't ask me nothing about it. Ever.
Yeah,
let's go for all y'all in the Discord. Put it in the Discord. You won't hear me saying. You won't see me typing a word. Ain't no emojis or nothing. Comment, boy.
Nothing.
And when if it come out, once I get it, there will be no conversation.
All right, let's move on to the next one, bro. Because I know, bro, that's a fire release if it comes out.
The year is over.
Yeah. What's the likelihood we're gonna get a 95? But what's the likelihood we're gonna get?
And I know when the Emerald's coming out now. It's over.
But what's the likelihood that we're gonna get an SB or no a 95 as a sneaker of the year?
When them come out, if them come out, that's the likelihood. What you talking about? Who you talking to? Are you asking me or you asking the community? You asking our fellow shoe dogs out there. No, ask them.
I'm asking.
I ain't got no answers.
I'm asking the community. No, but I'm asking the community because you know how complex charts move.
Questions. Who?
Complex. You know how the charts move?
Wait. The people who gave sneaker the year to a sneaker that had been out for 2 years already?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's over. But yeah, that was a quick look into the SB95. Oh yeah.
That released at Complex Con. Come on, bro. That was cap. Adidas paid for that.
Right.
That was advertising. All them ads, it makes sense. All them ads Adidas been paying for since that shoe came out. They paid Complex for that, bro. And I don't think it's above Complex to go with it. They gonna take the bag. They ain't that big.
No. What's the next one?
Sure. Let's quick strike. Sneakers apparently has a new policy and supposedly improved lunch policy on, let's just say, tier 0, high heat, exclusive, and probably some collabs, depending on the collaborator. You will not be able to re-enter launches of a certain caliber on the sneakers app anymore moving forward.
Okay.
It's already happening. I'm guessing this is, the Pata Air Max 90. If you didn't hit for the size that you initially entered for, you locked out of the draw or the raffle.
Yeah, I think the whole policy was so that people can't keep buying 2-3 shoes like in a row, or like that's happened before. When you purchase something, it goes chase up purchase, and then basically when it redrops again, like an exclusive, you might get exclusive access to a sneaker, and it stops you going in for the sneaker again when it's relaunched. I think that's the whole premises behind it. See what I'm saying? Or if you haven't copped a sneaker, or you missed the opportunity, you won't let you enter in for it again once you've entered once, I think. That's what I get from this.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah. Because why? Why are you buying?
Again?
If you I mean, it's kind of stepping on the double up culture a little bit. But what's the odds of you flipping the second pair?
Hi.
versus somebody else that wear that size getting it. Whatever they gonna do with it, you can't control what a person gonna do with the product once they get it. But as far as PR, I like it.
Yeah, it almost goes back to one per person. Like it almost like a limitation now. Like Nike's put on, this is only one. The purchase is one per person. You can't get multiple orders. And even
exactly what it
if you
is.
tried, yeah,
You can't try.
nah,
And then we gonna eliminate the even if you try part. You can't try. You hit on the EA or you hit on the shock drop when the GR release or draw or whatever come. Nope.
you can't get it again. Yeah. One and
Because
done.
you can't re-enter on the individual purpose on individual release on the same account anyway.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of stretching that out to, all right, you got this shoe already.
Yeah.
It ain't about the release no more. It's about this particular shoe, this silhouette and this colorway. You already got it on your account, so you can't get it again.
Yeah, when you purchase a sneaker, what happens in the UK is if you purchase a sneaker on your account, it blanks out as purchased. You can't even click on it again. Yeah, so it's kind of re-emphasized.
You can't
The only
tell
way
if
you
it's
ever
sold
go
out or not until
exactly.
it changed from purchase to sold out.
Exactly, and also on top of that, if it does hang around, say like a sneaker comes out and you purchase it and it's grayed out because you got it on EA, and then when the release comes, you can't enter for it. A couple of days after that, if there's still some in stock, it'll go back to purchase or go back to you can purchase this. So it will even stop that situation because you already got a pair. So it just gives other people the opportunity to get the sneaker they want. In reality, if you really think about it.
That's why I say I like it initially. I get where it can be beneficial for somebody who, want that pair for real, like me.
Yeah.
I always think about it
exactly.
from personal perspective, and then I go the other way because there's always the other way to go when you think about copying sneakers. There's always the person who wanted just to flip it. It's always the person who, trying to get it for their friend, which is less egregious in my opinion if you know your friend finna wear it. But, fair is fair. And I think that's fair.
Yeah. Definitely. All right, cool. Yeah, I think it's a good policy. I think I like it. I don't dislike it, or I feel like it gives opportunity. It gives opportunity to a lot more people to kind of get a chance to get the sneaker rather than it being phased out in double hits or something.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of 50-50 on it because there is the scenario where I want it and my friend want it and we the same size. I get it on early, then get it on GR, give it to my friend because I've done that a lot too.
Yeah. But
in particular, with the Pollens, I got the Pollens on EA, and then got a pair for Black on the regular release.
That'll stop. Yes, that will stop people doing that now, unfortunately. But the thing is, with sneakers now, there's a lot of stores that stock pairs that you can easily get into. Like I cop mine. I cop my actual grapes. And then I cop for E online on the sneakers app. So I actually went in store to get my pair, and then I picked up E's pair. So there's always going to be opportunities to go to other retailers to get sneakers. I think what Nike's doing is trying to make it as fair to people to cop as possible, without giving other people the incentive to double up or whatever they do, or get more pairs than they should, which is good.
Yeah. We always try to be fair, man. Fair as we can be. Well, hopefully the game will follow, but more than likely, nah. Based on what's been going on this week, too. More than likely,
Nah. Because sometimes everybody wants... One. Exactly, you see what I'm saying? It's never enough sometimes.
Another one.
God,
right.
Let's move on.
All right, man. You ready?
Yeah. No, is it good? We got one more? We got one more.
When?
We got what? We got. I told you we got one more. Was it Kobe Air Force Ones?
If you want to.
Okay, so so basically we seeing we got told a couple of weeks back that more Kobe's were releasing, and we saw the all purple variation of the Air Force One. Was it Air Force One? Yeah. So we seen a lot more, but now this week it was announced that Kobe's got 7 Air Force One. It's called the Air Force One pack. It's called the Marion pack, which features dunks and dunk lows and Air Force Ones, inspired by Lower Merion High School. The pack is expected to release later this year. A part of that pack, these are all colorways and mock-ups that people think are going to happen. Bro, you got like an all red variation, a white variation with red swoosh, all burgundy variation Air Force One. Bro, like these are fire. If any of these release, these are fire. For a Kobe pack, that is a fire. What's your thoughts?
Mock-ups though.
They're mock-ups, but they're associated to the high school, so people use those colorways to do those mock-ups. But it looks like it's going to be a crazy pack. You never know.
No less a mock-up.
Yeah, it doesn't. You're right. It doesn't. But those mock-ups, I wouldn't even think about having a look at the mock-ups. I'm talking. We're getting more Kobe's. We were told they're gonna open the Kobe vault, and
that ain't Kobe vault though.
I know it's not Kobe vault, but it's the start. It's the start of the feeling of Kobe.
No, it's not. We've been getting Kobe's for years.
We're getting way more. We're gonna get packs and packs of them now. It's not gonna be no dry spills anymore. That's what I'm trying to say.
It ain't. Okay. You know it ain't 2021 no more, right?
I know.
We don't buy Kobe's.
No.
Kobe's ain't as hard to get as they used to be.
Yeah, you're right.
They're
more available.
And Kobe's dropping more frequently than they used to also.
Yeah.
And the size runs are most of the time for a family because that's what Vanessa wanted to come back to Nike to have more ambitious. We talked about that like when the girl dads?
Yeah, Gigi girl dads, yeah.
So like it's the even the Air Force One with the 8 on the back.
Yeah.
That wasn't expected. So I ain't finna respect no mock-up on some extensive pack that they finna do. And like the vault aspect of it, like I get the correlation. Hype is hype.
Timing. It's the timing of the situation when you're talking about opening up the Kobe vault. You drop a pair of a 7-pack pair of
that ain't what that is
collaboration.
No. The vault is the old colorways that
I know
it's still that like the NBA players and the big time hoopers are paying hundreds of dollars for from years ago. The pairs that PJ Tucker and DeRozan and these guys like to pull out, those pairs coming back brand new for retail.
Yeah.
It's the vault.
The only correlation I could think is when the LeBron South Beach is re-released again. Yeah. That was that's the only correlation I could use with that.
Yeah. When all them old colorways, the old LeBron colorways came back, that's what it's gonna be like. I mean, they've been doing it slowly but surely, but the vault announcement was more like, all right, we gonna give y'all some slaps back to back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give y'all the colorways that y'all been talking about on the internet for the past however many years. We're gonna give y'all a bunch like they doing with the Jays now.
Yeah.
Giving us a bunch of grails in the same year.
Yeah, legacy. Yeah, more legacy sneakers, more grail sneakers, more unique sneakers, and more harder sneakers to get, which would out there like we're saying, undefeated force. A shout back,
Galaxies and all Wu-Tangs, all that level stuff.
People forget that happened. That actually did happen. And you know what? You know what was really funny with that was when we talked about it early on in the podcast. I can't remember what episode it was when we first mentioned it. We knew this was going to be the situation. Like we was always tinkering about they're going to bring back the exclusive stuff. We're going to bring back this and that, this and that. We talked about it, and then what happens? Wu-Tangs, the Tokyo Fives, all of that stuff is coming back. Crazy undefeated fours, shout out ones. Like, what were we saying, bro?
You know, Wu-Tang on a farewell tour right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
A fan tied their laces together on their Wu-Tang dunks, threw them on the stage, and the whole group signed it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the correlation between hip hop and sneakers.
Yeah,
right there, like in action. You know what I'm saying? Fan of the group buys the sneakers associated with the group, wears the sneakers to the concert of the group, throws said sneakers on stage. Group proceeds to sign. Every member of the group signs the sneakers and throws them back to him.
That's legendary, bro.
Done.
Yeah.
Done. Like I can leave now.
You know what's really crazy is the people that say they should never have dropped the Wu-Tangs again don't really realize how much of a meaning, more representation Wu-Tang got from this collaboration, the re-release, than the original pair. Because the original pair was just it was the dunk that never sold. Yeah, the dunk that never sold that got pairs of Wu-Tangs on the back to sell to sneaker. And I don't think there was any real accreditation to Wu-Tang, but now with this release coming back out, the momentous side of it is they all agreed to be an official collaboration with the Wu-Tang and the dunk, Maisie Dunk. See what I'm saying? That's how epic it is. So people need to realize that and what it means culturally as well. Not like, oh, this is what I don't like to hear as well. Like, oh yeah, this why they're bringing back grails, this and that. But the feeling of bringing something back to another person is awesome. That's what they forget.
Nah. I hope that motherfucker that I was arguing with on Instagram about gatekeeping and resale and grails and all that shit. I hope he saw that clip of that fan throwing them dunks up on stage, getting them signed by the whole group. And I hope he sat there and looked at his old ass dunks that he can't wear. And he probably got the new pair too while he's sitting there talking shit. He probably got the new pair. But I hope he sat there and looked at his old ass shoes and felt good about himself. At the same time, that fan with the new pair was feeling good about himself.
You know
because
what's more valuable?
I want everybody to enjoy their collection. What? Say what?
You know what's more valuable?
The new pair.
They got exactly.
They got Woo script on it. You hear me?
Yep. Yeah.
That man got Woo script all over his shoes, and it's on camera.
When he actually really went outside with it, bro. Let's just say that
he got the video, and he got the shoes, and if he's smart, he go get it authenticated too.
Yeah. Would you ever wear that again?
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying. That's going behind the glass cabinet, bro.
I would want to.
Yeah.
But probably not.
But you would have to get another pair of Wu-Tangs as well.
I have to wear them around the house with the signatures on them. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just like I wouldn't wear them. I just put them on with the signature. Once I get them back to, cause you gotta wear them back to the house, right?
Yeah.
They ain't selling shoes at the concert.
No.
Go walk out with your socks on.
Unless you
would you walk out with your socks on?
Yeah.
Or would you put the shoes back on?
That's hard. I would just take the next man's shoes, just pay him.
He leaving barefoot.
Not my problem, bro.
Somebody leaving barefoot. Somebody leaving here barefoot, huh? That what you trying to say?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, but that's the only occasion you have to target somebody that hasn't got hype on, because obviously it's going to cost you more. So you just got to take that hit and probably wear a Skechers or a New Balance or find that person. See,
Here you go.
So when I say hip hop, I want y'all to say one love. Hip hop! Hip hop! Hip hop!
Okay, it's just one shoe.
It's
just the left shoe.
But when I say Wu-Tang, you say forever. Wu-Tang! 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 I'm the old service that is here. Wu-Tang is here forever.
R.I.P. ODB, man.
Yeah. But bro, that's the only time in life where you have to. Well, if it's only one side of the shoe, where you went to a hip hop concert, then you actually had to hip and hop down the road with just one side of the shoe on, because that's the only occasion you're gonna do that, bro.
I gotta wear it home. If I have to wear it home, then I ain't gonna wear it no more after that. Hopefully I drove. Hopefully he drove. Whoever
Would you
shoot
drive
that
in
with,
your
hopefully
socks?
you drove. Shout out to you, man. That's legendary, bro. That's crazy.
Would you? Oh no, hold on. Would you drive in your socks?
Sure. I've done it before.
okay.
I ain't like it,
Okay.
but I did it before. My feet were hurting too bad. I got out of work. That's the day that I started bringing extra shoes to work every day in my car. That's the day I started leaving sneakers in my car to put on when I got off work. Because my feet were hurting so bad when I got off work that day, and I only had my boots on. It was raining that day. That's why I had the boots. And I had to take my boots off on the way home from work. And I said, you know what? Because it was raining the next day. I said, I got to wear these boots tomorrow. I'm going to put some shoes in my car. And that's the day I started having driving shoes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a big believer in driving shoes, bro. Need driving shoes.
I don't do it as much no more because I started buying more comfortable work shoes.
Yeah.
So, and plus, I don't do as much as I used to.
Should we go there now?
Yeah.
Okie.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty. Welcome back to Sneaker Court of Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. This week, like every week, like a couple of weeks back, we talked about Yodel, my delivery service, that I actually delayed the delivery and it got lost in the whole postal service and your Yodel postal service for a couple of days, and they refound it and they delivered it, which is fine. But this week, I ordered the Great Fives for E off a retailer, and Yodel had my delivery. They told me it was coming Monday. I couldn't make Monday. I rearranged it to Tuesday, and hey ho, we got the same problem. It got lost in a service. It's in somebody's van, probably lost somewhere, and it hasn't been tracked. And now you basically have told me to contact the retailer and let them know that my package has been lost, and I have to probably reorder the package or get a compensation. Lucky enough, the sneaker's still in stock. Lucky enough, I can still get a used pair. But this is the second time I've delayed the delivery and you've lost it. Luckily, the first one actually showed up. But this time, you can't find where it is. You don't know where it is, where it's gone missing, just because I delayed it for a day. Now that, guys, is how you don't do business if you're a delivery service. You make sure you always track the package, you make sure you know where the package is, and you make sure you don't go missing. So anybody that's looking at this video or this segment, don't delay your package on Yodel because you'll most likely lose it. And this is the second time, and you actually lost it. So on that, guilty. Yeah, you lost my package, and I deserve more than compensation. I deserve free sneakers from Yodel. That's all I'm saying. Anything you want to add, bro?
No.
Give my free sneakers.
Yes. Yes.
That's terrible. That, yo, bro. I never knew we had a company that actually functions like that. That was terrible service. Now I have to call the retailer and let them know that they've lost my. But they haven't even bothered to contact the retailer. They've told me to do it.
Bruh, the company is called Yodel.
Yodel. Yeah, that's all you need to know. AKA, I can't remember, was Hermes before. That was terrible. Yeah, we've talked. Yep.
Man, what? When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
Die damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion. Hold on.
God.
It's Hermes?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on again. When somebody is telling you who they are, believe them.
Even when they get.
Hold on. No.
Even when they get. God.
Go ahead.
Even when they get a rebrand, bro.
It's
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do some discounts, bro. They lost my package.
It's
I can't deal
them.
with it.
Why you?
Okay. Alright, cool.
I'm finna get mad at you.
Yo, it's not my fault. It's not my fault who the retailer uses.
No, we go talk after. It's all right. We go talk after. All right.
Right.
Discounts.
Yeah.
Did you see the Lego Dunk Low?
Yeah.
I
Nice.
don't. Yeah, it's really cool. I don't get what's so Lego about it though. Besides the logos, but okay. Last week we talked about Deion Sanders Jr. That is
Yeah.
getting his own colorway of the DT92 Proto.
Mm-hmm.
It's some black ones. They got some black ones too.
Oh,
They
bro.
black
bro.
and red and gold. with A couple years ago, Nike trademarked or obtained a patent for a sneaker customization kit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, bro.
Had you heard about that before or something? It was news to me.
Yeah, I think I heard about that. I heard about it a little while back, but I think it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to. I think it will go into the Nike by You range more. I reckon.
Do you think it's far off, or maybe scrapped, or something that's still coming?
Something we'll probably see, especially when I think they're sorting out their legal obligations with customizers at the moment.
No, they do customizations at certain stores.
There you go.
They do. It's probably got something to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nike Air Jordan 40.
Yeah, I've got that down. Interesting.
I said Nike in the front because they got Nike Air on the back.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the Jordan brand, or just Jordan, Air Jordan 40.
Signature sneakers, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 40.
It's we'll talk about it
What's
more.
your first?
It's
Yeah,
cool.
let's get more official pictures, then we talk about it.
I like the tech. No, it's a lot of pictures. The whole rollout is full blown. Paulo Banchero and Trey Young. Shout out to the Hawks. Are leading
it's got a lot
the
of
campaign along with Lethal Shooter.
Yeah, I saw that. It's got a lot of inspirations from like the Jordan 12 and Jordan 5. It's got a lot of inspiration from other sneakers that come onto that, which is good. Yeah, I saw that.
But it's got new tech on Zoom and Zoom X. The first sneaker to ever basketball sneaker to ever have Zoom and Zoom X.
Mm-hmm.
So just pushing the technology and the culture forward as they tend to do.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people
shout
had a
out
lot of
to
opinions
that.
on that. Yeah.
These for real jellyfish Adidas are making a whole lot of noise.
Yeah, I saw that.
$300 price point, 6 colorways, and people liking them, people digging them. A lot of people planning on copping or saying they plan on copping. The memes and the reels are going around about how I'm supposed to cop 6 $300 shoes. It's working.
I'm gonna be honest. I like the silhouette. I do like the silhouette.
Yeah, it's a shoe. Nike. I'm sorry, Air Jordan 1. I keep saying Nike in front of the Jordan because it's got Nike branding. Air Jordan 1 High OG Self-Expression.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I mentioned that a couple of weeks back on the pod for the discount as well. Yeah. It's a sneaker. It's a sneaker that rubs away, and it gives you there's a little bit of undercut color to that as well. Whether it looks like the box, it's going to be interesting, but I think it might be paneled differently. I'll be interested to see when somebody actually goes and takes all of that actual black paint off what it looks like underneath.
Right. 2 more, and I'm gonna let you take off. It looked like Bad Bunny got his own Adidas silhouette, new silhouette that he's been seen running around. Did you see that?
No.
I'll send it to you. Well, I got it right here if you want to check it out real quick.
Go on. Ooh. What's it called?
Bocate. That's the video that he was seen wearing them in. I don't know if the name of the song got something to do with the name of the shoe or what, but if you want to see the shoe, you can go check out the Bocate video. I hope I'm saying it right. I feel like I'm saying it right. But yeah, look like Bad Bunny got his own silhouette coming. So, and last but not least, I'm gonna show you this one too, just in case you did not see it. G-Star made a denim gorilla statue.
That's crazy work.
Let me turn the boots and pants off. I'm just
I just want to crazy work.
Yeah. Oh no. I love the concept. I don't like the pose they got the gorilla in. Y'all go check it out for yourself, man. It's
self-expression, bro.
Yeah, it's a dope concept. They pulled it off well. It looks solid, but the pose is a little sus.
Right. Right, my last couple. Nike SB Low Nadwa. We was exactly right on what we thought it was going to be. Go and check that out. And I think the first pictures are leaked, which is awesome. Black Cat Nike Dunks. If you haven't seen that, go and check that out. That's coming out in full time. And last but not least, Nike brand are completely removing the swoosh off the actual Jordan 1 low. So I think we're getting the NS series again, which was a no swoosh series, which originally dropped in 2016. That looks like we're going to get another all white variation to go with that actual pack. Looks dope.
Yeah, man.
That was it, bro. That was the show.
Shout out to Mars. He sent me this picture he found of a football jersey. I can't remember the name of the team or the club. It's an Adidas brand jersey with the word Nike across the front.
I saw that.
I said, bro, that ain't Nike. You're like, nah, that's some company, the name of some company in whatever. I think he said Slovakia or something like that.
They probably call it Nike.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he saw the Adidas logo and Nike, the letters Nike, and he
Python at the top of the E. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on.
Yeah. Shout out to Mars, bro. That's the bro. Always the bro.
On that note.
Anyway, let me get my Instagram business off the pod screen. Hey.
Yo.
I just want to buy 95s for the rest of the year. And
that could be a situation. That could be the situation.
I keep seeing stuff, but every time I see something, a 95 pop up, and it's like, remember last year when you seen that other 95 and you didn't get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting all the 95s. They're just well met right now.
But by the way, do you know that Obsidian 95 that we've said we think goes on sale? They're all like the Michigan Obsidian. Yeah, it's under $100. Right this moment.
No, it ain't.
I'm not lying to you. Not lying to you.
Over there, it ain't that over here. I think it's selling over here. Hold on.
Yeah. It's on sale.
I want to check it real quick before we get off. It's thundering over here too. Okay, retail. Let's go Wish. In-store, website, sold out. Retail price.
Really?
They got some small sizes. Let's go Snipes. Retail price. Our size is available, but like I said, retail price. Couple sizes sold out. So no, let's go Nike. I don't think Nike got the blue pair. No, Nike ain't got the blue pair up. What you got?
No. Hold on. Keep talking.
Soulfly. Most sizes sold out on Soulfly at retail. I ain't seeing no sale prices on these, my brother.
Watch this. Bro. 87.49.
Can't see it.
Price at the top. Will you shoot?
Yeah, the word's blocking it. I can see.
Yeah.
I see it right there.
87.49. Full size run.
What?
And that's the difference between
Not in the UK.
and the US.
Not in the UK. Not Air Max 95 sitting in the UK. What? On sale, sitting? Full size run? Big bubble?
£87. 49.
No. And they still retail in the US. Most of the big sizes gone at most of the retailers. No.
Yep.
The UK buy way more 95s than the US, TJ.
Yep. No lie, bro. I think even the purple variation, £87, 49.
The black and purple ones that I'm looking at right here. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah.
Retail.
All right, cool.
Small size is gone. Big size is still there. Still retail.
All right, on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool, on that. Call it. Yeah, we're gonna call it on that, y'all. We're gonna call it on that. Y'all know the buttons help. So help us, please, by hitting the buttons. They free. All of them. I promise you, all of them free. And clearly, we like to talk. So y'all come to Discord and talk to us. Y'all can come on Instagram and talk to us. Y'all come on YouTube and talk to us. Y'all can talk to us on the audio platforms too, the ones that do have comments available. We can see those, and we'll talk back. Because we rock with y'all. We really do love y'all. The ones that listen, especially the ones of y'all that get this far every week to hear my little sentimental speeches, because I mean it. I be about bullshit during the pod, but you know, it's always love, man.
Yeah.
It's always, and this is not the lie. This is not the weekly lie. What I say at the end is always the truth. I'm gonna take that little bit of mystery. Yeah, I'm gonna take that little bit of mystery away from y'all. Still got to figure out what a lie is during the pod, but this is not the lie. This is the truth moment where I say we appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, I really, truly do want y'all to have a great day, and a great week, and a great month, and a great year, and leave my size 11 95s alone. I ain't gonna tell you again. But you can still buy what you like and rock what you like. As long as it ain't size 11, that's fine. And don't believe the hype, because the hype ain't real. And sneakers don't make you cool.
You made the sneakers cool.
True indeed.
That was it, bro. That was it.
Yeah. Peace out.
Peace out, guys. Peace.
Bye.